Hey my people, I'm going to be doing my makeup story tag, and I thought it was pretty fun and helps you to get to know me a little bit better. And I'm going to be looking off to the side every once in a while because I have to read the questions, so don't think, what in the world is she doing? But let's start with the first question. How old were you when you first started wearing makeup? When I first started wearing it all on my own, of my own accord, I was probably about 12 or 13. I could not wait to wear makeup. I just wanted to wear makeup so bad. And my parents would give me an allowance and I would save it up. And I started buying from the cosmetic line Jane and Love My Lips. All that Love My Lips, Love My Nails, all the cheap stuff. That's how I started, and I had a caboodle, and that's how I got started. And how did you get into makeup? When I was really young, my Aunt Missy would put on her makeup, and I would just sit there and watch her, and it was just so neat to sit there and watch her put on her makeup. And sometimes she would put makeup on me and my sister and do our hair, and we'd be listening to Michael Jackson and Cher, and it was the 80s, so I had really big blowed out hair and like big old, but I loved it. It was fun, and yeah. What are some of my favorite makeup brands? That is really hard, and I know that's hard for every like makeup guru out there, because I mean, there's good and bad in every brand. There's some things you're gonna like and others you're not. For skincare, I am a Clinique freak. I love Clinique for skincare. It has always done my skin really well. As far as color goes, I mean, I've got brands anywhere from like dollar store stuff to MAC, I mean, to Lancome. L'Oreal is another good store brand. I mean, I love all of them, and I'll try anything once, and if it doesn't work out, I'll give it another try, and then if I really truly don't like it, then I'm gonna give it to someone else. Put it in the trash. What does makeup mean to me? It's just self-expression. It's fun to take time for yourself, take time for myself, and sit and play. It's playtime for me. Now, when I did it for a job, working for Clinique, I did have a client who was in a severe car wreck, and she had pins and things put in her face. At one time, she was a model, and she had a trach hole that was healing up, and I covered that up for her, and I did some shading and stuff to make both sides of the face angle right. She said that her friends and family members had thought she had went and already had some plastic surgery done, and it had made her feel so good, and she always came back to me and always wanted me to help her, and it made my heart feel good to see her come back as she got better and better physically, and her confidence, especially, you know, wearing the makeup and covering up that trach scar that was so bad. And I mean, I'm glad I got to meet her, and that's what I would love to do. I would love to work with people who have like facial deformities or who have burn scars, stuff like that, and work with them and show them how they can cover that up. And you know, yeah, I think that would be awesome. If I could only wear 4 products on my face, what would it be? Honestly, it would not be makeup. It would be skincare. I would have to have my 3-step from Clinique. So that's 3 products right there. And I would have to have my lip treatment. And that would be it. As long as my skin looks nice, I'm good. I can go anywhere with no makeup on. As long as my skin is looking good, I'm good. What is my favorite thing about makeup? I think I've already stated what my favorite thing about makeup is. It's just being creative and learning new things on YouTube. I like that. I love that I've gotten on this, YouTube site with other people in this community who just love makeup and have so many tips to share, and I mean, like, people who are actually like Candy Johnson, who makes a living at going on movie sites and doing it, and she's willing to share what she knows. I mean, that's awesome. So yeah. What do I think about drugstore versus high-end? Like I said before, there's good and bad on each side. I mean, I can find two products that work just the same, just one costs more than the other. I mean, you just have to go out there and try things. And that's why I love YouTube, because if you have some gurus that you really trust and you trust their opinion and they tell you, hey, this was crap, it didn't work, well, I'm not going to go out there and spend my money on it. So just like with my Sephora palette, I mean, Marlena Makeup Geek, that's the whole reason I wanted to get it. She went over, I mean, methodically went over every one of those palettes that they put out, blockbuster palettes they put out at Christmas, and I saw the one I wanted and ordered it online. I did not lay eyes on it until it came here, and I'm so glad I got it. One tip of advice that I can give to a beginner. First of all, you do not need to go and buy high-end products. I would suggest going to a counter and asking them to swatch test you so you would know, like, your foundation color, and I would want to know if my skin was oily or dry, so you know what types of products you can put on your face. Skincare is key, because if you're going to be wearing this all day long, at nighttime you need to take it off and let your face take a breather, and use some products to regenerate skin cells and all of that. And before I worked at Clinique, I was using Dove skincare at Walmart, and it was not that much. It did the job. I mean, but yeah, basically make sure that you don't have the little faux pas line here where there's a demarcation line. You want it to match. And I would just start off with basic staples, like, one eyeshadow, a mascara, and just build up from there, And before you know it, I started out with a caboodle, and now I have two huge, I mean, one of them could be used for a dresser full of makeup. I mean, I have way too much for one human being, but it's mine. What is one makeup trend you never understood? Now, okay, I don't want to offend nobody. This is my true opinion on some certain things in makeup I have never understood. The lash growth thing. With all the side effects that I've heard, like, it can, like, darken under your eye, and, like, you're sensitive to light. Like, I'm afraid one day there's going to be a commercial on TV. If you've used Lilash, you need to go see a lawyer because this and this and this is going to happen to you. Like, it's not worth it to me. It's not worth it to me to get a little bit longer lashes. It's just, in my opinion, that isn't worth it to me. And the tanning. I've been fair my entire life. If I do tan, it looks orange because I have freckles, and the freckles, they just get bigger and connect. I don't tan. I think people need to embrace the skin color they are. and enjoy it. Go with it. It's so much easier than trying to chase that tan. And especially if you tan in a tanning bed, you're ruining your skin. You are ruining your skin. And the last thing, and my homegirl Tip does this, and I love you, Tip. And I've talked to her about it, okay? But the outlining the lips in black and just like leaving it, I don't understand. I would have to, I mean, even if you want to wear black lipstick with it, go for it. But just like to outline it, it looks like it's not finished, like it needs something. So those are my pet peeves. What do you think about the beauty community on YouTube? Well, like I have been stating, I love this community. I am at home all day long. This is my biggest woot woot of the day. I love it. I have got some really good subscribers. I have really sweet comments sent to me. People from all over the world. Just, it's nice to meet people from different places. And like Mischievous, she has shown us places in Italy, and I mean, that is awesome that she went and shared that with us. And just people taking the time to put the videos up, because it is not an easy task, especially if you have like a lot going on in your life, to put these videos up. But I love it. I'm so glad that I found it, and I'm so thankful for all my subscribers. I don't take any of y'all for granted, and I don't take any of the comments that y'all leave for granted. I appreciate every one of them, and there are days that it is so hard for me to even get up out of bed, and when I read someone has left me a nice comment, it brightens my day. It picks me up. It makes me say, okay, Stephanie, you can go on, girl. You can make it through this day. So yeah, that's what I think about it. And I've not experienced, any ugliness, and I'm not even gonna pay attention or waste air or breath on any of that ugliness that's out there. I mean, this little world on YouTube should be nothing but just fun and makeup and rainbows and cupcakes and kittens, okay? And I mean, if there's people out there that's going to be ugly, like, go on and do something different, okay? Don't watch us if you don't like us. Yeah, and I guess that is the end of those questions, and I would like to let everyone know I will be having a gingerbread house tutorial. Not really a tutorial, but just me and Daniel putting together a gingerbread house. The first one was such a huge fail. I could not even put it up, okay? I got in a little hissy because it didn't go how I thought it was going to go. I watched God and everybody make them on YouTube, and it looks so easy. And I thought, I got this, I got this. Me and Daniel are creative people. We can do it. No. It was horrible. We just threw it away. So we are going to do it again, though, and however it turns out, I'm going to put it up. It was meant to be for fun anyways. That's what Daniel kept saying. This is for fun. It doesn't matter how it turns out, but I do want it to look nice for y'all to see. So stay tuned for that. I will be having that up in a few more. I got a couple of more Christmas looks, and then I'll be going into the New Year's looks. So stay tuned for all of that, and thank y'all so much for watching my channel.